Okay, so ready to dive into the world of meme coins. We're going to unpack how internet jokes turned into a $32 billion market
Yeah.
with like $2 billion traded every single day.
Yeah, it's a fascinating phenomenon. I mean, a few years ago,
I know, right?
who would have thought that we'd be looking at meme coins as like a serious
Yeah.
asset class?
And there are over 300 of these coins out there, each with like their own little story.
Right.
But instead of just like skimming the surface, let's
Yeah.
really try to like explore how this whole thing got started and how meme coins have kind of evolved.
Absolutely. I think it all starts with the Shiba Inu.
Dogecoin,
Yeah.
everyone's favorite internet dog turned cryptocurrency.
Yeah.
But it wasn't just about the laughs.
No, not at all. You know what's interesting? The Jamaican bobsled team,
Okay.
they couldn't afford to go to the Sochi Olympics.
Oh, really?
And guess what?
What?
The Dogecoin community
No way.
rallied and raised over $30,000 for them.
Seriously, I remember hearing about that. I had no idea it was Dogecoin that saved the day.
It was Dogecoin.
Wow.
And then you have the Dallas Mavericks.
Okay.
Mark Cuban decides to accept Dogecoin as payment for tickets and merchandise.
Wow.
So suddenly this joke currency is being used in the real world.
That's incredible. It just shows you how these seemingly silly ideas can really gain some traction.
Yeah, and it highlights this point about alternative currencies,
Okay.
which is that they can foster these incredible online communities,
Yeah.
and they can challenge the very way we think about money.
Okay. But we can't talk about Dogecoin without mentioning the elephant in the room,
You mean Elon Musk?
or the Elon in the room.
Right.
His tweets about Dogecoin have sent its price skyrocketing and plummeting.
Sure.
He's like the unofficial mascot, for better or worse.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well,
And I think we'd be remiss if we didn't talk about the risks for our listener.
oh, absolutely.
It's not all sunshine and rainbows.
No, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. Have you ever heard of a pump and dump scheme?
I've heard the term, but I'm honestly not entirely sure how it works in
Yeah.
the crypto world.
It's basically market manipulation.
Okay.
A group of investors will buy a ton of a particular coin, often one with low trading volume,
Okay.
which artificially inflates the price.
Right.
And then they spread all this hype online,
Okay.
encouraging others to buy in,
Gotcha.
thinking it's a sure thing.
Okay.
And then when the price is high enough,
Yeah.
the manipulators sell all their holdings.
Oh, wow.
They make a huge profit and leave everyone else holding the bag.
That sounds brutal.
It is, and that's why understanding things like liquidity is so important.
Okay.
A coin with thin liquidity means there aren't a lot of buyers and sellers in the market.
Okay.
So even if you want to sell, you might not be able to find a buyer at the price you want,
Oh, so you're stuck.
and that can lead to losses.
Like you're in a traffic jam with your money.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
So it's easy to get caught up in the hype,
Oh.
but you got to be aware of these pitfalls,
Right.
especially with meme coins, where the underlying technology
Yeah.
and the development might not be as robust as established cryptocurrencies.
Which brings us to another important point. Not all meme coins are created equal.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Not all meme coins are created equal.
So let's talk about those. What are some examples of meme coins that are branching out beyond just being memes?
Yeah, so you've got like Dodgelon Mars,
Okay.
which is Elon.
Right.
And yes, it's another dog-themed coin playing on the whole Elon Musk thing,
Right.
but this one's aiming for the stars,
Yeah.
literally.
With a name like Dodgelon Mars, I'd say that's a safe bet.
Right. But what are they actually doing?
Yeah. What are they doing?
They're building a whole ecosystem around space exploration
Okay.
with plans for like decentralized finance applications
Wow.
and even like supporting space-related charities.
Okay. That's pretty ambitious. It seems like a lot of these newer coins are trying to tap into that power of community, too.
Yeah, for sure. Like look at Floki Inu.
Okay.
Or Floki, their community, Floki Vikings are like incredibly active,
Wow.
passionate about their mission to, as they put it, ensure Floki Inu is the most known and most used cryptocurrency in the world.
Wow. Talk about aiming high. What about some of the older meme coins? Are they still around or have they just kind of faded into internet obscurity?
You know, some have, but some of them have really stood the test of time.
Okay.
Like Monocoin launched back in 2014.
Okay.
It's still going strong in Japan,
Wow.
even used for everyday purchases in some places.
Monocoin, like the cat meme.
Yeah,
That's incredible. It really shows how these things can take on a life of their own.
it's true. And then you've got Hodgecoin, which prides itself on its transparency
Okay.
and its community-driven approach. They've even undergone a CertiK audit, which is a big deal in the crypto world.
Okay.
It's basically a security check to build trust.
So it's like getting a seal of approval showing that they're taking things seriously.
Exactly.
Oh,
And this focus on security and utility. that's becoming more common. You see it with SafeMoon, for example.
Okay.
They've incorporated some interesting features into their tokenomics, like
Tokenomics.
reflection,
Okay.
where holders earn passive income just by holding the coin.
Wait, what? So just by having SafeMoon in your digital wallet, you're earning more of it? How does that even work?
It's all about incentivizing holding.
Okay.
So essentially, a small percentage of each transaction
Okay.
is redistributed to existing holders.
Okay.
They also have a feature called LP acquisition,
Okay.
which helps stabilize the coin's price.
Okay, so this is getting into the weeds a little bit.
Okay.
Before we go too far down the rabbit hole, can we get like the ELI 5 version of that?
Sure, imagine a pie,
Mm-hmm.
right? Every time someone buys or sells a slice,
Okay.
a tiny crumb falls off
Yeah.
and is divided amongst everyone else who already has a slice.
Okay.
That's reflection.
So it's like a built-in reward system for just holding on to the coin.
Yeah,
Pretty clever, actually.
it can be, but it's also important to remember that these features don't automatically guarantee success. There's still risks involved.
Like what?
Well, like the burn mechanism that some meme coins use.
Okay.
They essentially destroy a portion of the existing coin supply,
Okay.
which in theory should increase the value of the remaining coins.
Okay.
But it can also create like artificial scarcity.
Right.
And there's no guarantee that the price will go up as intended.
So it's kind of a gamble either way.
In a way, yeah.
Okay.
And that's why it's so crucial to do your research.
Right.
Understand the technology, the team behind the project,
Okay.
and most importantly, the risks involved.
Yeah.
Don't just jump in because of a funny name or a catchy meme.
It's amazing how much this world has grown from a few silly dog memes to like complex financial instruments with their own jargon and everything.
It is.
Yeah.
It really is.
It really speaks to the democratization of finance, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like just a few years ago.
Yeah.
You needed specialized knowledge
Right.
and access to even navigate this world.
Totally.
Now anyone with a smartphone can potentially buy, sell. Yeah.
Create their own digital assets.
It's kind of wild.
It's exciting and a little bit terrifying.
Yeah, no kidding. And like you said, it's so crucial to be informed, especially with all these new mechanisms and features popping up.
Absolutely. And that's what makes these deep dives so important, right?
Right.
It's not about telling you what to do.
Yeah,
It's about giving you the tools to like navigate this world yourself.
exactly.
Knowledge is power.
100%. So, as we wrap up our meme coin adventure, what's the one thing you really want our listener to take away from all of this?
I think honestly the importance of curiosity.
Okay.
Like, don't be afraid to ask questions.
Yeah.
Do your research understand the why behind the hype?
Yeah.
The meme coin world can be a wild ride,
Right.
but if you approach it with a healthy mix of skepticism
Yeah.
and curiosity,
Okay.
it can also be an incredibly rewarding learning experience.
Well said. It's like anything else in life, right? Don't believe everything you see on the internet. Do your homework. And never invest more than you can afford to lose.
Exactly.
Because at the end of the day, it's all fun and games until someone loses a digital bone.
That's right.
Well, that about wraps up our deep dive into the wacky world of meme coins. We hope you enjoyed this whirlwind tour of internet humor, financial innovation, and everything in between. And remember, this is just the beginning of your journey. There's a whole universe of information out there, so keep exploring, keep asking questions, and most importantly, have fun.